Well, I am not my much prettier girlfriend, but you should stick around and watch what I'm doing anyways, cause I share some stream accounts with my much prettier girlfriend, but I think if you hang out, you'll find out that I am
We share a Twitch account.
Twitch.com/dorkspace.
She's on it honestly most of the time. I'm sorry that I'm not the hottie that you were hoping to find. Pretty hot though, if I say so, just not the hottie you were looking for. But I'm playing every game on the Nintendo 64 and every Final Fantasy game that's come before. So please stay and watch me, por favor. I can't do this song anymore. Hello. Hello? Hello, hi. And bring that audio down for me. That should be good there. Hello, Mike. He says, I'm here. Hello, good sir. Hope things are going well down in Tejas, up here in Michigan. It is cold. So very cold. It is the sheer height of why do I live here weather right here right now. It's bad. But what you gonna do? You do live here. Well, you don't. I do. But yeah, it's 3 degrees out there today, and it says it feels like -10. And then tomorrow it's supposed to the actual temperature is supposed to be in the negatives, and that's supposed to like feel like -20, whatever that means. That always seems like a weird, like, unscience-y term to me. Where it's like, oh, it's gonna feel like way worse than it is. But yeah, hello, hi. Party's perished. I don't remember. Which one of these? Let's try one. Now, I think we want to do... I'm gonna reset it. I think we want save file 4 is when... Yeah. Now I gotta try to remember last week, because we got... Okay, so everyone's basically at full things. She's basically at full MP use. Because we have to get in there, we have to get Sid, rescue them, and then we had to like find the place to blow the airship up, and that's what we were trying to do last week, and kept not being able to pull it off. So, we got real close. Boom. Lilu multipass. Yeah, all right. Yeah, good to see you too, Mike. I didn't get as much editing done during that break as I wanted to, because we're also dealing with our comic book stuff is just on such crazy fire right now. It's ridiculous. Since we're dealing with like one of our major comic book distributors actually filed for bankruptcy last week, and this is after them having 2 straight months of like issues, and just not being able to like kind of get any of their stuff together. It's like we've not gotten a comic book shipment on time in months. Yeah, and so we've at this point switched everything that we can off of them, but the way that like comic book stuff works is that it's usually, I mean, at best you're looking a month out on stuff. And so we made those switches, and so like as of the 2nd week of February, we basically won't be using them very much. But we got to get out to that point. And they announced today that there's a whole
whole swath of issues that they're just not even gonna have next week, that they won't have until the week after. Cause sure. And so hopefully it'll be a kind of situation where we can kind of come through and like still like it is going to be it's a situation that'll be fixed with time, because once we get on the other side of when our orders are coming from a different company, it'll be fine. But it's a lot of like, hey guys, by the way, comic book audience, I won't have your books this week, because we still don't have a shipping notification for this week, and we're trying to well, fuck. That's a bad bounce and a half. Okay, so we lost our magic user 2 seconds in, so we have to reset. Cool. There's not much you can do about that. Like, they all targeted her specifically. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out kind of the best way to communicate with customers, the best way to like figure, and we've been pretty like open with like, hey, this is what's going on. But we still don't have a shipping notification at all for this week's stuff. And then we know, and so it's going to be all week this week. It's going to be a lot more of like, hey, yeah, sorry, we don't have your books. But then what we do, we have more information than we ever usually have about next week's books, which is like, by the way, next week, your books that you're looking for next week won't be here at all. And then you're hoping, they're saying it's a one-time thing, but you're hoping that they will be here the week after that, and it's not that they've been cut off, by someone or somewhere. So it's a pain. And so I had they emailed that in. I was hoping to get a lot more. I've been putting a lot of work into the YouTube. What's up, Mello? So I've been putting a lot more work into the YouTube. That's over here. Please go, if you can, check that out. Do all the things. We put a lot of work into editing videos down, so it's like, it's not just repurposed for our streams, but it's like, we're cutting hours and hours of gameplay footage down to like 15-20 minutes, so it's down to like a fun highlight of playthrough and stuff. But like was hoping to get more work on that done today, but yeah, I've been had to be dealing with all of that fun stuff with Diamond. So it's just work's just going to be on fire till February at the earliest, and then there's a few like titles that I can only get from that company. So hopefully all of that kind of really regulates itself out here in the coming weeks, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we have to get in there. We have to rescue Sid. Hopefully this goes all right. This is where it all fell apart last time. Hello, Sam. How is it going? Mike says it's weird how they would email you what's coming after telling you everything is delayed. It's all weird. It's all, I mean, it comes down to the fact that it's like their days are numbered, and it's like it's a lot of, unfortunately, because I know a lot of people that work there and I like them a lot, but it's a lot of shuffling around deck chairs on the Titanic type situations of like there's a world in which they could have and could still possibly right the ship, but which each passing week and each passing issue that multiplies all the problems, it's very additive. Because at some point, even the most gracious of their customers are going to move on to other places because it's been a nightmare. Samsung has been going okay. Been working on VOD stuff. Finally hit 2022 charity stream. It's a mammoth of footage edit, I bet. Yeah. Sam's got a pretty good YouTube space too, so you guys should also follow that. 2022. Yeah, he's like a couple years behind on editing, but he's going through and editing like every single stream and cutting out the bits that wouldn't make sense watching it on YouTube, and it's an endeavor. And he does a really good job at it. There's probably ways that like in this world you could just be like, chuck it into this program and some weird AI thing goes through and fixes all that but then it would never be quite right, but he puts a lot of really good work into that stuff. So also, Sam, I am pretty close now of doing Howl's Moving Castle on guitar. It's just a lot of A minor. If you can handle doing an A minor chord, did I accidentally leave the area that I was supposed to? I think I did. I don't think this is going to be the run, guys. I think I just went the wrong direction entirely. Good. Yeah, I think I'm going to reset because I've spent all those resources already. Oh my god. This is hard. All right, so we're... All right, we go up here. We Lilu multipass. He says, please come in. We go up here. We go up there. We go downstairs. We don't come back up till we have a reason to. Sam Sashiki and I backed up every stream for years, but didn't have the energy to do anything with it, so I'm finally going through them and trimming them down for easier consumption. There are 142 published streams now, getting close to a full year's worth. Yeah. It's fun, too, because it's before he and Shiki got together, so you get to hear all that lore, which I really appreciate, because it's cute. She's just, like, hanging out in his streams a lot at the start. But yeah, Howl's Moving Castle, I was telling Shiki, though, last night, I don't think it would make sense to anyone but me and you, but, like, the first, like, run of Melody of Howl's Moving Castle is identical to the first run of Melody from Sailor Moon. The, like, Sailor Moon theme song, which, like, I don't... It's not a situation where I'm just, like, they're one and the same after that, but it's enough that, like, when I'm sitting there practicing, half the time my brain wants to just keep running with the Sailor Moon theme song and, like, looking for that. Like, when I was sitting there trying to figure it out because I'll, like, kind of look at tabs and guides and stuff, but it needs to make sense for my brain. Like, I need to know the why. And, like, okay, what chord is this playing off of? And, like, can I just, like, figure out how to... what, like, chord steps are they skipping here? Can I just play those? Or, like, put my hands in the chord position to, like, keep it... and so I was, like, sitting there trying to figure it out by ear. And every single... and it would... would just start happening. I was like, that is not that song, Jeffrey. Stop it. Is that how you guys met? Sam says, yeah, we had been friends for years before these old VODs, but yeah, we met through Twitch. Yeah. tale as old as time. Also, Sam, I put up that thing of me playing Dearly Beloved as a YouTube short, and that has like completely broken my ability to look at our YouTube stats and get any meaningful information, because that thing has so many more views than anything these video game views will probably ever do. I mean, maybe not, hopefully, but Sam says don't use Twitch as a dating app. I just lucked out. That's probably good advice. Shorts are an entirely different beast, although they have a feature now that they didn't have when I was first starting to do this YouTube stuff that's actually pretty great. If you make a short and put it out, you can link it to a specific video, so people can see the shorts and click on it and be like, that's funny, and it gives a link to the video it came from, which is pretty cool. So you could do shorts on your VOD channel. It's a good way to make ads. Yeah. Yes. Some advertisement is okay. It's when it gets gross and is not okay. But like the problem is like those rules and what makes it one not the other is very up into interpretation, and I feel like it's very nuanced, and I feel like some people just don't do well with that. They're just like, oh, okay, so I can always be salesy and it's okay, and it's like, that's not how that works. Good thing I'm already married. That wasn't aimed at you. I just always feel the need to say it when people present me and Cheeky using Twitch as a dating site. Yeah, that's probably helpful because, yeah, there is a lot of people that would probably just run wild with that. It was rough when I was married, but we were doing the poly thing, and like I had no kind of like dating experience or anything else, and was going into this like poly space where I was like, okay, let's go. And I just, I was like probably being perceived as like a weird, creepy piece of shit, just on the way I was like talking and doing things. And in some ways I was being one, but never on like purpose. I just didn't. It's why it's important that Sam does stuff like that, because it's like, it's very easy to like, if you don't have good information, to just be like, hey, y'all want what I'm selling, right? And it's like, no, thank you. And then it's just such a different experience for women in these spaces than it is for men. I think I was supposed to go down and left. Okay. I will remember eventually. Sam says, yeah, when I cared to invest time in shorts, I would edit my favorite clip or two of the month and put them, point them to the highlight video. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Man, if only we would have retained mentally our information from last week, because we were so... we got to the first part of this like really fast by the end of the time last week, and then and with like almost no resources spent, and then we hit our problems trying to find the second thing we have to do. So and if this gets too hairy, I can just get a map, but I try not to. So far in this game, I've not had to like look directly at a map too much. It has that over the first game. I had to a lot, because there was a lot less landmarking and stuff. Even though there's a lot that's here purposely kind of to like confuse you and make it so you can't quite see which way you're going. It is easier to tell in general where you are at through these dungeons than it is in the dungeons from the first game. All right, so here we go. Broke the bars. Broke the bars. Hurry up, we must go. I'm taking Princess to the airship. Find the engine and throw the sun blaze to blow it. I'm getting ready to fly. All right. So now we just need to find the engine. Look at those guys. Little slippery dudes who are doing this. Gosh, the designs are just so cool in this game. Okay. Sam says, sorry for the delayed response. Still working a bit. Yeah, too many guys are predatory, creepy, or ooze nice guy energy to women who are streaming. So I just try to clarify. We were best friends for years before we even began to get flirty. It was something that really naturally evolved without us trying for anything. Yeah. No, I think that's an important, like I said, and this is not me singling anyone out or anything. This is just me saying, like, information is a good thing. And I think it's, like, it's very, like, because I was that creepy weirdo on the internet. Like, when I first started, like, I was just like, I would go into spaces and not act the way you should act going into spaces. And it's like, I didn't mean any harm by it or anything, but it's like, people deserve spaces that are not meant for that to stay not that. Mike says, yes, the weirdos that make the rest of us regular guys look bad. Yeah, but often it's like, I don't... There's like different types of weirdos, though. There's predatory weirdos, and then there are the weirdos that are just like, you know, I wasn't trying to do anything. I just, you know, well, I was, but I don't have those tools. Sam said, I was that creepy weirdo when I was younger. Thankfully, I grew up. Mela says, not creepy or weirdo. I appreciate that. Like I said, it's been a long process of getting better. I definitely was once upon a time. But we're talking at least 10 years ago, if not earlier. And I just didn't know what I was doing. I had no experience. And I was going into these groups that I was like completely based around like, hey, we're married people that want to be dating other married people. So it was like kind of a group that was meant for that. But that doesn't mean that you can walk in and be like, all right, where the bitches at? Which is pretty much my energy. Like, it was not good. You know, I get better about that stuff over time and let people come to me instead of the other way around. And but yeah, all that to say that it's like, you know, Sam's information, I will never fault him for wanting to say that after the fact. So although my man lived on the wild side, yeah, I guess that those spaces are just kind of weird and unique anyways. They're largely like made up of people that grew up. They're either made up of like entire people that are like entirely cool hippies, or people that grew up in the church and this is their rebellion, but they married someone at 18, 19 and started a family with them, and they don't want to like blow their whole family up because they made a mistake and got married at 18, 19. But at the same hand, they want to still have those experiences that you would have if you were single. So, it's like I said, it's a weird space. Mel says, I resigned myself that I'll probably never have a girlfriend. It's whatever. In my experience, that is exactly the thing you say before you get a girlfriend. So, congratulations. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I think you always just work on you first and being the best you can be, and then you'll find the more you do that, the more you'll attract attention too. So, but yeah, whenever you're looking for it, it's hard to get by it that way. It was funny because I had like gotten completely to the point where I was like, you know what? I was married. I have my kids. I did the dating around thing, and like, it's like made a bunch of headaches, and like I'm done. I don't need anything. And then like then now I'm gonna marry Selena. So it's like complete like. I was more in a kid that I was ready to just be fine and alone forever, and you know, there are occasionally the times when we're, you know, because I'm a slob too, and it was just like, and I just lived in full slob mode before, and occasionally times when we're fighting over something, and my brain's just like, remember when you could just like chill about this stuff? But it's like, it's so much better for me to live with someone who is like, hey, how about you not be a complete piece of shit? And we like take care of, like, there's a bowl sitting here from my leftover chili today that I ate for lunch. And when the stream is done around one of the breaks, I'm going to take that and bring it to the sink. And in the old days, I would have just left that there, and it would have sat there for like forever. Because my brain just wouldn't see it. Mike says, it's good she's helping you be a better person. Exactly, yeah. Mike says, I gotta give kudos to my wife, too. I've grown up being with her. Women are good at that. And not just women, I think just really, you know, because it's my one gay buddy, like, same, where it's just like, he was a complete, like, kind of garbage mess of a human, and his husband has, like, helped him a lot growing up. So oh my gosh, I'm so sick of these stupid balloons. They blow up at us. It's not fun. We don't like you, balloon guys. Seems as good partners help grow together. Yeah, I would agree. Still think weirdly because I was kind of a self-help book addict for a long time though too, and weirdly one of my biggest like books that helped me out the most was that book, that Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's weird because it was like everywhere for years. That was like my number one like book I would give people when they graduated high school and like stuff like that. And I went around to find a copy like a week or two ago for a situation like that, and it's not for sale everywhere anymore. So I'm gonna have to buy a big stack of copies or something. But that really helped me a lot. There was so much that I was not just because a good partner can help you grow, but if you're not ready for them, it's not gonna. And you know, my ex-wife is a wonderful person and a saint for putting up with all the shit that I've put her through, and all the shit my family's put her through, and like everything else, and like it's she tried to make me a better person. She really did. And I was not ready, and I was looking for so much like external validation and regulation, like, and stuff. So it was rough. And yeah, that book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, was a huge help for me to kind of like just restructure my filter, how I looked at things and considered things. Mello says, not to get all blah, like Kesha. Wasn't Kesha blah blah blah? I don't remember. Not to get all blah, but I barely been dating. probably my shyness has a big part of it. Yeah, that's fine. I think you meet better people through not dating anyways and doing, like, if it's like really important to you, like, do other activities. Like join, like, take a pottery, take a pottery class or something. It's always a cooking class, that kind of stuff. Depressing, I meant by blah. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not that depressing. We talk about a lot of that shit on here. But, like, you know, do an activity where you can meet other adults, and then if it happens, like, don't go in there specifically to date. Like, again, don't join like a adult volleyball team and be like, where the bitches at? Like, that's not, energy's not gonna fly. But, you know, you can, that stuff goes a lot better than something like, it's crazy because, like, when Tinder and stuff first started, there was an actual, like, chance for human connection on there, and at least some kind of connection. By the time that I was hanging up my Spurs, like, that, those sites, all of them were just fundamentally kind of broken, and there was no amount of, there was like thousands of dudes to every girl on there. It was kind of ridiculous. Sam said, I don't know about pottery. Right, but pursue your interests. It's cool to find someone that shares your hobbies, etc. Yeah, and that way too, you're starting off with that. You're not starting off with, like, well, like, all right, I'm gonna go game now. You know, you've like met each other, and like, so many people. I think this about job interviews too. Job interviews are a little different because, like, you gotta eat. But so many people approach dating and job interviews and stuff where they, like, really try to pretend to be someone they are completely not. And it's like, that's the whole thing is figuring out if you all, like, mesh together, you know? So if you are pretending to be this person you're not, and they like that, then you have to keep pretending to be that person forever. That sounds exhausting. Or you're switching it up in a little while, and then in that case, it's like they're kind of within their rights to be like, hey, what the fuck? Because you presented someone that they fell in love with or whatever, and that you're not. It's just a weird strategy. I would also think that with job interviews, though, too, where it's just like, someone's like, oh, I got to dye my hair this color, and I got to do this, and I got to do this just so I can make sure I get a job. And it's a little different because we all need to eat, and so I understand that to a certain extent. But also just, like, if you're someone that likes to have dyed hair, then you probably shouldn't have a boss that wouldn't hire you because you have dyed hair. Even if you manage to, like, tell yourself, like, okay, that one's fine. Eventually, there's something where there's gonna be somewhere where you guys got some conflict. Sam says, like, Shiki and I do a lot of different things, but gaming is something we can do together anytime. Yeah, you guys do a lot of Stardew together. It's very cute. Usually with one of your siblings. Oops, that's not where I meant to aim that at all. Hopefully, after we get out of this zone, like, hopefully we can get this done today, and then hopefully we can find, like, a new area where we can kind of level up, especially her magic use. It's weird. We could definitely, the thing we could level up like crazy still as their attacks, just because of how like weird it is how that works. But that one feels more like cheating than the other one for some reason in my brain. I'm not saying it makes a lot of sense, but yeah, because she's down to 52. We still need to get to wherever we're going in this thing. Sam says, I'm going to miss the total videos reflecting the amount of VODs. Why doesn't the total videos... the charity stream will be 10... Oh, yeah. So that count is going to be all fucked up. Yeah. You could probably put it all up there in one video, but it would be a nightmare. I think that, like, every time you'd be uploading it, you'd be biting your teeth, hoping that it didn't crash or something. It just doesn't seem like that would be a great plan. That would ruin series playlists. Okay. Oh, right, because you played. Gotcha. No, that makes sense now. If you played specific, gosh, I love these guys' design so much. They're so cool. No one wants to start Final Fantasy VIII with 20 hours of other shit, right? No, that's the right call. I completely forgot that you did that where like you had regular playthroughs as part of your charity stream. I think you do less of that these days. Probably for that reason, but try to do one-offs now because of FF8. Yeah. What section of FF8 are you playing through on the VOD? Or during the charity stream? Power. This drives me crazy. Like, I get that there's inventory management in this game, but you can't figure out to put it in one of the blank spaces. That's the thing I have to do. Is it there? This is wild. Since I worked out while Dirge was short and just finished days before, we're in the middle of other FFs in 2023 and 2024, so I just avoid it entirely and try to pick short games I can beat in one sitting. Yeah. First two streams of FF8 were during the charity stream. That's fine. Like, I mean, I get it with, like, you want to keep the playthroughs the way they are, but I'm just saying, like, that's starting one during a charity stream feels better than just like being in the middle of one. That it probably led to your feelings though on FF8. Like not to 100% ascribe them to that, but it's just like that game is kind of like this game. It's so fundamentally weird and different in the way the mechanics work that. And you probably had so many things on your brain because of the charity stream that figuring out the weird minutia of the draw mechanics probably wasn't number one on your radar. All right. So anytime I talk to these guys, it's a fight. I don't think there's a path without talking to them. We're at 37 MP left. I don't know that this is the trip we get this done, guys, but at least we're getting the information we need. I can talk to you off stream about what for my opinion on 8. Okay. I'm sure it'll come up a lot when I get there, but it's going to be another 4 years at least. Probably another 2 years, and I'll be like, guys, I'm adding another hour to the stream because we're not keeping up. And then slowly, maybe we'll make it through more games on this show. I had kind of expected to get through. I'm trying to think, because originally we were. Can you stop making everyone go to sleep, you jerks? Goodness. Sam said, I'm telling you, off-stream grinding is going to be your biggest time save for this event. It is, but it's also... It's hard. It's hard to carve out time for this show, and then to like add on to it time in which I'm sitting and playing a game and there's not a stream happening. It is really hard for to like kind of communicate that with a family that would much rather have my attention instead. And rightfully so. Like, it's like everyone wants, if I could do this in a way that I could like sit on the couch and play these while other people did other things and just slowly leveled up, that would work. But Sam says, yeah, that's fair. I don't have kids in a store. Yeah. Yeah, it would be rough. It was like, I already just like had to today go through and be like, okay, so I'm going to go do the stream. Then we're going to eat food. And then I'm going to go back because I got this much done on editing stuff, but I didn't get this done that I need to get done. And I mean, work-life balance stuff is always hard, but then when you work from yourself and a lot of your work is quote-unquote fun work, well, I can go up and around and then maybe not run into a guy by going this way. Just trying to... Jeff has started to realize why I live at my PC. Yeah, I mean, I was there a little while ago when I was able to work from home as much as I was able to. I do not and cannot now. Which is what it is. I would much prefer if I could I still would go in. I mean, it's like I went in that world. I went in on Wednesdays and I went in on Saturdays. So it was like I still was spending time at the store, and I was still spending time at the store on the days that like we have the most traffic there. And having days where it's like, hey, you can for sure catch Jeff on these days. And someday I'd like to get back to that, because that was a really good fit, because then I could spend the rest of the time just, you know, because with all this like stuff blown up with the distributors, like we got the Penguin Random House stuff going, but I really need to get us going with the Simon & Schuster account so we can get the manga that we need without having to rely on them, and like stuff like that. It's like making the time so that I could sit down to fill out that paperwork or all the different and it's just the way my brain works too is hard, because it's never anyone's fault but mine. So this is not me blaming other people in the slightest. It's my fault that I don't get my stuff done. But it's like for my brain, again, in that world, on the weeks that I was like single and had no kids, I would catch so much of this stuff up because I would just sit and do it. And now that all of my time is like, you should go spend time with your partner. You're kind of an asshole if you don't, right? It's like, it's not a thing that you should avoid doing. You should go do that. But like I want to be doing that, and it's like, I don't like having to say like, hey, no, I can't spend time with you right now. I need to go do this. It's really hard for my brain to do that. So my brain just looks for like the times where I can just like do it like, and not have to have any kind of hard conversations. And that's not how life works. So it's just, so then also it leads to me then just not doing things. And then it'll be like, there's no immediate consequences. There is an immediate consequence for saying, yeah, we're not hanging out right now. There's no immediate consequence for being like, hey, I'm not filling that thing out or not doing that thing. But then it comes down the line, weeks later, and then it's like, hey, why didn't you fill that out? And I was like, well, because I didn't want to be me, which is stupid. Sam says I have a similar struggle of like, I am archiving mine and Shiki's memories and adventures, but it takes so much time. So how much of that is robbing us of creating better memories? Yeah. But it's one of those things too that's rough, because it's like, at some point the math will probably work out, and it's just like, it'll be like, oh man, no, these VODs themselves like can pay this bill and that bill, right? And then they'll never. I struggle with this stuff so much, because it'll never get to that point where it can be justified from a like, well, that's how we pay this in this bill perspective, if you don't just like treat it like a job from the start. But then if you treat it like a job from the start, it's like, why are you spending time on that? It's not doing anything. It's like, I don't know how to, this whole like having to be an artist and a creative and whatever you want to call all of us, whilst also somehow being within the grinds of capitalism, is just stupid. I'm so over it. I don't know if there's a path through. I'm going to try. We're out of magic now. So we're out of magic. We'll see. We'll keep trying to go forward, but I'm going to try to see if there is a path that we can make it through here, or if there was probably a zone where it was smarter to just like fight one of those dudes. We can take him on now. I don't know that we can take on all of them though. So in the game feels like it's definitely set up a path where it's like, hey, here's how you can go through and not face any of them. So that's got to be a thing, I would think, but we'll find out. Are you on the Dreadnought right now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the engine. My guess is we're in like the room before it. Oh yeah, this is definitely like a little mazy path. It's rough, because that would make me think that definitely this is the intended play, but like, I can take those guys out now though, so there's no way this makes more sense, but I don't think they put as much thought into stuff like that at the time though. It was more probably like, ha ha ha, if they don't just be brave enough and fight one of these guys, they're going to have to go through all of this. But like I said, if I don't miraculously make it through on this run, we're almost at break time, so I will. God damn! I will just pull up a map and cheat and use a map. Oops, that's not gonna help us. We want item. Someone is poisoned. Gordon is poisoned. Get your shit together, Gordon. Alright, so we have to put the Sunblaze in it, right? Through the Sunblaze into the engine. We did it. Remember, you have not won yet. Okay. What? Let's go. Hurry. It's blowing. Run to Sid's airship. Oh, thank God. As I say, if I had to somehow navigate my way out, it's gonna be rough trouble. Boom! We did it! Huzzah! How's that for progress? Oh, you're not staying? Okay. Well, we did it, guys. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's heal up. And we'll save. That's awesome. I didn't think we were going to make it that run. I was hoping we were that close, but, like, I didn't know for sure that the game was going to just, like, drop us out like that. I guarantee you there's some, like, you know, once in the world item that we didn't get on that thing that is now blown up. But, like, you know what? This is Jeff Plays Every Final Fantasy. This is not Jeff 100%'s Every Final Fantasy. That's not this show. Medium Guard says the soundtrack being made of two sounds and being so cool is awesome. It really is. That's been my favorite thing of this game, is because I've not played this game much. And so it's like discovering, because so much of my life has been listening to Nobuo Uematsu's music, and I've never really played this game, and so it's like kind of like discovering a whole album by artists that you never knew existed. It's so good. I'm gonna take a break. It's run ad times, so I will be back in just 3 minutes time. So get up, get a drink, get a snack, take your meds. Twitch is gonna play some ads so people can hop in and out without Twitch yelling at them. But you don't have to watch them. You can go just hang out with your dog for 3 minutes. You can do whatever you want to do. It's pretty cool. All right, I'll be back soon. What?
Oh, yeah, Stuart's flammable. Okay. This is like... I play video games to have fun, not to feel like this. The alchemy's there, aka...
Oh, we go through, all of us go through cycles where it's like the cries come easier or
yeah, it happens a week before my period, and
I wasn't gonna say that part. I was
why?
Well, it's fine.
It's just
but
part of who
yeah.
I say who I am like it's a very like just
No, I'm saying
me.
I wasn't gonna say that part. I'm not gonna be on
Oh.
here and be like, guys, she almost is on the rack, so she's probably gonna be crying a lot. Tune in it today at 3. All right.
Stop. Oh my god. I never.
Also, I've never jokingly or otherwise used the phrase on the
On
rag
the
before,
rag.
and I would like to.
Scrub that from existence.
I need to call my mom. Oh, now I'm asleep. Never mind. I woke up though. Okay. Let's. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm paralyzed. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. Well, that's how that went. Which, what you gonna do? I mean, are you gonna spend $200
No,
for?
I don't have $200. I have $38 in my fucking bank account right now. Who can afford this? Who? Tell me. I want to talk. I just want to fucking talk. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
Mike says, I really wish people would stop bothering me at work. I'm sorry.
That's how I feel at work, except Jeff is my boss, and man, I really wish he would stop bothering me to do things.
I'm so sorry.
I was just kidding. Why did you look at me?
Sam says for me to scratch your back.
Don't touch me. He's famous for his spicy pickled green beans. Ew,
Okay.
what the fuck, Fritz? Calm down. Pick some up for your next charcuterie plate. Charcuterie. I don't know how to say that word.
Charcuterie. What did you say?
Charcuterie.
Did you say shark coochie? As in the vagina of a shark?
That's how I've seen it. As everybody's like, that's how you pronounce it.
Hello. Hello, hi. Hello. Okay. All right. Now let's Sam says I'm also back. Welcome back, Sam. Let's go. So we should be. This is like the main town, right? So we probably have to go talk to people in the rebellions. Thank you for saving the princess, but the king is ... Okay. Hi. Oh, the king is feeling worse suddenly. I guess we should go talk to the king then. Wasn't he over here, I think? We got a package from the NCA, so I was showing it to Shiki while she cooked. What is the NCA? Hi, that's a lot of hearts. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye. King, Gordon, Mingwu, Jeff, I have to talk to you. Mike says, dude, I gotta give you kudos on talking about your past, admitting how you were and admitting your wrongs. It takes a lot for someone to do that. I don't give bits or subs, but I made you some new emotes. I'm sending them to you now for support. I appreciate the fuck out of them, man. Thank you. No, those are helpful, and we use them all the time, the ones you made. So, like, thanks a lot. Oh, Sam said National Children's Alliance. Yeah, remember all the Hollow Knight suffering I did for charity? Yes. Yes. I just didn't remember that's what NCA was or meant. Gordon, Mingwu, Jeff, I have to talk to you. Please take the commands of the rebellion. Please take the commands of the rebellions. Have I mention how on point and perfect this translation is? No notes. Gordon, please take the commands of the rebellions. Mingwu, I think it is time to reveal the Extal. Jeff, please go to Dist. There must be a dragoon left from that massacre. You will need dragoon and dragoon to help you. Aw. Hilda. Oh. Your Majesty. We cannot be crying forever. Give them a moment for pity's chance. By nightfall, this place will be crawling with orcs. Let us go and carry out each mission. Is the game auto muted? No, I just forgot to turn it back on. Sorry. You guys missed the music. Switch from this to the game over music. Sam says they sent out little thank you packages with the shirt, stickers, etc. Sorry, I just know it's something I got to figure out more how to automate. It's like I don't like leaving the desktop audio on for like the clips and stuff, because then it's just like this music is just going. I could pause the game, which is like then if I'm ever doing stuff through a capture card, it's not a thing I have to worry about. But all right, I'm gonna poke around and see if I can get this in a way that I can show off. Some stuff without doxing. Oh, I don't see anything. I don't see anything yet, Mike. But when you do, I will show them off. Sorry, now I'm in my email and I'm just like, do I need to look at any of this? The answer is probably no. But I'm a workaholic, so like I looked and I was like, I shouldn't be looking. Sam says, I don't know, I always manually mute sources before I switch scenes, but I've definitely had streams. Here, let me send it another way. Yeah, if you sent it over to my Gmail, I didn't find it that way, but you manually mute sources. Yeah, I guess that would work. It's the desktop audio, and for some reason, the desktop audio carries from scene to scene, which is frustrating because it's like, I would definitely have scenes where I'd like to have desktop audio and scenes where I would not. So, that would, I think, to me, make a lot more sense, but all right, let's you can add sources individually by like thing now too. Gordon says, when the Emperor attacked Dist at the first time. When the Emperor attacked Dist at the first time, everyone thought that it's just a Discord. Guys, they thought it was just Discord. I don't know who is in Gordon's Discord channel, but like shit went down. But the Emperor meant to massacre all the Dragoon from the beginning. All right, now we can ask people Dragoon. I hear that the Dragoons understand the language of the dragon. Dragon? There may be some dragons left in Dist. Look for a ship to Dist in Port Palm. Okay. Hi. Oh no, the king has passed away. Dist is an island far away east of the snowfield. If you find a ship. Why aren't we taking the airship? Didn't we just rescue someone with an airship? Why aren't they taking us to the island location thing? Why is that not an option? That just okay. Sent to your email. Okay, I will check them out and try to open them in a way that I'm not doxing any of us involved. I might need to give it a minute for it to... I can see that some Amazon order was delivered to us, which is, I think, something for Selena. It's crazy that they have people out delivering in 3-degree weather. That should not be a thing. But yeah, it's not there yet. I might just need to give it a minute. Mike says, we all appreciate you, Jeff. You come a long way in life, and you can be grown about it. I appreciate you saying that. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, that's crazy and weird that they have the Amazon people out in this. I would think that there would be some level of like, you know, maybe we don't. Maybe we let our Amazon. Oh, it's down to just the 3 of us again. But to fuck y'all up with fire. Let's go. Definitely don't need to be hitting these guys with fire. They're like opening enemies, but sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to just be like, what if I just fucked you all up? But yeah, I kind of feel like it should be illegal to have any kind of delivery drivers or anything out in this. It's gross. Well, that was efficient. Huzzah. I think this is the town we need to go to. Take a minute though to just say, like, it is fundamentally very cool how much this game like swings for the fences with storytelling and stuff. I don't know that all of it lands and is exactly the best, but it's so much more ambitious storytelling than we got in the last game. The first game feels like more or less like it just kind of, it's like a D&D campaign and not one that's like trying to like really have any kind of emotional stakes. It definitely has like stakes, but they're all they're all like, hey, you got to get to this place and kill this guy, and if you're not, he's gonna cause this threat. Sam says it lands a lot more with proper translation. I mean, I bet. What are you talking about? This translation's great. But I'm gonna play the Pixel remaster of this game when I finish the NES version. And that's probably where I'm guessing you are who I'm talking to, because I think you're new. Rayla, going to Dist? You are lucky. We are going to Dist. Want to join us? That's not suspicious at all. Lita, must be a trick, Jeff. But it's free. Yes, we'd love to. If that is not the most representative of real life thing, that's pretty accurate to life. I could see that exact exchange happening. Waiting outside. Okay. Raylia? Why is her boat all the way up there? Why don't you ask that question, Jeff? Why is she not parked anywhere near the actual port? Are you not suspicious that she's not parked anywhere near town? Oh, it's a free boat ride. Let's go. What's up, Retro? Hold up. Leave it all, and I won't kill you.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Hey!
King_Smashington has rated us.
Welcome in, Raiders. Smashy Ray, what's up, man? If you are already in here and you don't know King Smashington, he's also going to be playing through all the Final Fantasy games. He's going to be much smarter than me and actually play the Pixel remasters like Sam did, though. Please go give him a follow. He's been streaming for the last couple months, been killing it. I met him through friend of a lot of people in here, Bit. Was like, I basically met him, like, I was in a Bit stream and he was like, I basically bullied King into starting streaming and he's going to be very good at it. Please follow him. You beat Metroid Dread and started Ori. Nice. If you don't know me, my name's Jeff. I'm one half a Dork Duck. The other half is my lovely partner, Lena. Monday through Friday, we do like a morning news show with geeky news. And then Mondays, I do the show where I'm slowly trying to play through every Final Fantasy game. It's going to take me a very long time, especially as I live on these NES ones. Because I wasn't smart like King and Sam, and I've been doing the actual NES ones with, in this case, with a terrible translation. We are currently being attacked by pirates we should have never trusted. Dork Duck is fun, nice, chill. I try, appreciate it. I was just talking about Ori in your stream today. So, oh, and thank you so much for the shout out earlier in your stream too. I must have missed it, but I saw it when I was setting up for this show. Appreciate you. There was those pirate designs are pretty great. Yeah, those sprites are amazing, Retro. Those are crazy. That's what you made your mom play for the charity stream with Ori? I was talking about it with King Smashington earlier because I have not... I've started the first one, I don't know how many times. And then it's not even that I didn't enjoy myself. It's like, oh, it's time for dinner. That was a lot of fun. And then I forget to go back to it. And then, like, there was 2 of them, and then there was 3 of them. And then every time I, like, start that first game over from the start and get, like, around the same location. And I just keep forgetting to go back to it. But those games are pretty high on my list. Because I've played enough of them to know that I would love them, but... Sam says, I'm learning Jeff has a high rate of walking away from Metrovanias. Yeah. There's a third. I thought so. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. But they're all on Game Pass, which I have had for years, and so they've all been sitting there in my, like, to-play... I could be completely wrong, and there might only be 2 of them. I thought there were 3, but... I am wrong a lot of the time, it turns out. Hey, we beat the pirates. You got us! Now kill me! Why not? Joining the rebellions? Scamp like us? Okay, now get ready, fellers. Dist, end of the world, it doesn't matter. I go where you go. Rayla joined. Raylia. How's it spelled? It's spelled like Rayla. Its translation is so funky. Oh, we can, like, freely move now with the boat. That's cool. And new. Also, Vince is poisoned. Cool. That fish looks like he's seen some shit. He's just got like this, like these guys look like they're ready to fight. That guy's just like, I don't know. Why am I out front? In the modern translation, her name is Layla. Oh, okay. Weird. So I had a number of issues trying to get a translation because I wanted to play the original NES one. I was looking at, because I have multiple things that can play NES carts floating around, and I was like, I should just do that. But the translated carts were like, you could end up in the same situation, right? And they were like started at like $40, and not being able to see much before the purchase was made. I was just kind of like, well, I don't know that's like makes the most sense to just like blindly buy one of those things. So I went this route, and I thought we had I've been doing stuff for Dork Duck almost a year now. It's coming up on a year in March, and like everything is swung wildly back and forth several times on how easy it is to find ROMs or how hard it is to find them. Several times it's gone from like, oh man, no, I found these sites and they're everywhere, and like, oh nope, all these sites are gone, none of them exist anymore. And then it'll be like, that's okay because I got these sites, and like, nope, those are all gone now too. Retro said, is this original fan translation by Canadian university students? I can't imagine so, because it kind of reeks of either someone who doesn't speak English themselves, or someone who just like ran it through some sort of like AI translator thing, because it's crazy. It goes from like some of it kind of makes sense, but then you get a whole lot of like, it says rebellions instead of rebels, stuff like that. So it's actively bad as far as translations go. This fight is not going well. But like, hopefully turns out lightning, which I knew that. I don't know why. Like, we haven't been presented with a whole lot of fights we just fought like a story fight that we won immediately, and then the first like random encounter we get in the water 2 feet from there, then that I guess we run back to town as quickly as possible. And oh my gosh, we need to chill, guys. Let's see, do I not have we might be stuck poisoned for a bit if I don't have any. I can go in here and you guys aren't really worth the magic, but I guess so we can get. But no, so I doubt it's that original translation. It would be cool if it was, but the things like rebellions and such like kind of tip the hat towards a different situation. King Smashington says, I love that you're playing the original NES one. I love it sometimes. I mean, this pencil sharpener noise while you're poisoned is not. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's not as bad as the map sound from the first game, but it's up there. Yeah, I guess we'll buy a couple more because we're gonna need them. And we can't carry anymore. Cool. We did it. I guess I'll buy some more so that we have that capability. All right. Then stay in the inn. Wait, we gotta resurrect him first. At least the resurrections are free in this game. Sam says, I think my adventure with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles has given me enough bravery, read stupidity to play through my Super Famicom copy of Final Fantasy V. Yeah, Sam's been playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles completely in Japanese. Or has played. He got to the other side of it. So, I mean, that's definitely an option that us streamers could take. He did it. It seems stressful to me. Yeah, you beat it somehow. Well, and I mean, like, half of us are hanging out right now on a Chinese TikTok app that we can't read half of anything on it too. So, you could do a lot that you don't even realize. And there's so much Google Translate stuff and everything else. Where is the revival spot here? Is there not one in this town? All right, so that's the white magic place. That's the armor place. Weapon place. These are all doors we can't get into. That's the inn. And that's the item place. We might have to go to a different spot to revive our one companion. And then we have to try to figure out where this island is on this like very functional globe. I'm guessing it's that one there to the left. That looks like an island. Okay. We'll go this way. We'll try to go down and around. To a spot we can actually revive our guy. Do lightning on these fools. You should also do lightning on these fools. Boom. Crystal Chronicles looks like a lot of fun. I kept trying to convince Selena to do like hey, let's both buy it for our Switch when it was on sale and play. And it's like I asked every single night that it was still on sale. I was like, do you wanna? And she'd be like, no, not tonight. And then I stopped asking because the sale price went away. But that game seems like that's how it's meant to be played. I mean, number one in English would probably be ideal, but also it feels like a very co-op-y game. I might try again with one of the kids because I'm guessing they would be. It plays a lot like Diablo. Poisoned again somehow. All right, let's see if we can find the revival spot. It was churches in the first one, and notably for like the American translation, I think they switched the iconography so it wouldn't be a church, or something with that. This one, it's just these big like temples. And it's free in this one, which is another interesting change. Thank you. Cool. Oh, he's poisoned? I know Shiki made so much fun of me the day that I was like, if you die and we go through the trouble of magically reviving you, you shouldn't be poisoned anymore. But like, I feel like you shouldn't be poisoned anymore. I don't feel like that's an insane request. All right. So now theoretically so here's the tough spot we're in, is that we can't level up where we're at, because if we do, in the way the expansion says, we brought you back and nothing else. Exactly. The way the stupid leveling works in this game is that you have to have the things that you need to do to level up all happen in one battle. They can't happen along multiple battles, which means you need to find the perfect enemy who won't murder you, but you can stay in the battle forever and just do the things you need to do to level up. And now that we have this boat, there are definitely enemies that are harder, so we could potentially do that, but they're too hard and will murder us. Whereas here in this area, we can't do it because they'll all run away from us. So, we need to be doing some leveling up, but I don't know when and where we're gonna get that done. Fight, cancel, fight, cancel, fight, cancel, fight, cancel. We could do that. That is true. We could just sit and for our fighters, just have them. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, Smash, but the way you level up fighters in this game is just by them attempting to attack, which the game registers if you fight then cancel out. So if you fight and cancel your attack, then it's oh man, he swung that many times in the battle. Sounds great. Give him some levels. It's really stupid. But that's how this. So I could do that. Yeah, and I could level our fighters up a ton. I don't want to. It's whoa. Jesus Christ stuff in this bit. Look at that. That tile is not green. All right. We're going to cruise through here. Where is this island? Oh, we should probably save. Can we save while we're in the boat? Okay, cool. Down. Okay. Ah. I'm guessing this is... Oh, I'm sorry. Are we supposed to go to a different island? That's not the one? Wasn't our new character on her way there already? Why am I the one navigating to this place? God. You don't need a port to dock in this one. It's pretty crazy. I didn't realize that till we just stopped wherever we did the first time. All right, let me look around the island. I look around for an island. Or we could just try to get into trouble. We could just go down and see what's there. But I think this map wraps back around on itself quite a few times in some different ways that sort of make sense. So we've likely kind of already been places that we'd be holy shit, we can go here now. Man, I love the idea of this globe, but I hate it so much. This is so slow. Yeah, I'm gonna peek at the actual. Sam sent me a map last week. I'm just gonna peek at it. It's kind of cheating, but I don't care. I can't do the super slow map that turned ever so slightly again and again and again. Where we were just at was the Mystian Tower, I guess. And there is indeed a tropical isle, but that's not where we're going. We're going to Deist, which is, there's no convenient way to get there except for to go over and down. Okay. Well, we're going to try to make it work. It's not cheating. The manual probably had a world map. I mean, that's true. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if if it was like airships and you couldn't get into battles in this thing, you know, but what I don't understand is we definitely just rescued someone in an airship. I don't get why. Oh, I forgot to move our guy up to the front row. It's very dumb of me. See if we survive this or if we just have to run back to town again already. These guys are nasty. And it's rough because it's like we can definitely use them to level up kind of, but it won't level up our actual like abilities to do magic. So because again the way that magic is like gamed out is that in order for her MP to go up, she has to use a certain percentage of it in one fight. And you're not going to get there using 4 AP, right? It's just going to take too long. But the one thing that does level up based on just straight use is like how powerful the magic is. Yeah, she went down. I'm not entirely surprised that happened, given that she was on the front row. I also haven't super checked her equipment because she's like I haven't been messing much with like the swappable person there. I've kind of just let them be themselves, whatever they come in with. There's a lot of, when I look at guides and stuff for this game, there's a lot of like, well, obviously, steal all this off this person, and I don't know. That doesn't feel right to me. Feels a little weird. It's probably fine. All right, so the one person that definitely would have like benefited from this fight is dead. Because her stats are such that it's like they probably would start to trickle up. I guess Jeff's HP went up. We're gonna tail between our legs at back to town. So we can do a resurrection. And then we're gonna yeah, it's like down and right because we actually need to get to the top of the map. Thanks, weird chibi angel person thing. Wait, she's of course poisoned still. Let's go. We have made like insane amounts of progress today, which I didn't sit down fully expecting. I thought we would be coming towards the end right now of like that Dreadnought dungeon. So the fact that we got through that and we're doing all this stuff on the other side of it, it's pretty great. We're coming up on we're about like halfway through a lot of guides, just about, so which feels about right for where we should be right now. I feel that every time I raid into Spike, he's just like, "Oh, and you're probably about done with Final Fantasy 2 now, right?" I'm like, no. Nor will I be in a long time. Gonna be living the Final Fantasy 2 life for a while. Okay. Oh, I probably should buy some antidotes, also known as Pures in this translation. Yeah, pretty much done. Exactly. Do you know when you're starting your journey through? Because you're doing all the Pixel remasters, right? Kind of curious. The first thing I ever... Oops, that's not even what I needed to buy. First thing I ever watched you do, though, was play through the Pixel remaster of 1. And we can't carry anything else. Okay. Retro says it's a pity this wasn't released for the NES, but Nintendo of America was still trying to teach us about RPG genre, and this game would have sent noobs running. Yeah, it's a lot. It's also, I think they would have if translation was faster, because by the time that they finished translating 1 and putting it out here, you had this game in 3. Basically, I think they kind of just looked at the schedule and they're like, it would be easier for us to just start translating the Super Nintendo one. King says, I plan on starting on the weekend, not sure which weekend. Today was not the day. Also, yes, Pixel remasters. Are you going to replay 1? Because that was, like, you streamed that a little while ago. Sorry, I did try to remember what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going all the way over this. Yep. 1's a lot. That Pixel remaster is nice. It's very chill. That's become my, like, sit with the kids and hang out and play it game. I'm like, I've almost got that one beat. It's not like something I'm playing earnestly and like, oh my god, I have to beat this soon, but like it's nice just to like sit around and pick at it every once in a while. See, this more seems like a fight. Our order is all messed up right now, but this more seems like one where we could sit and do the leveling up stuff we need to do. But I don't know that I can guarantee getting these guys and not the big scary dragon ones, so. Richard says 3 years to translate FF1 and they didn't even fix the bugs. They did not. No, that sends me too. Yeah, because there's so many like stats that just don't work in that game. I love that game, and it's a pretty noble idea and venture to basically. That game is basically just it's D&D translated into a game before they started to get more of their own identity, and I've grown so much to appreciate that game. Would love for them just to do like an actual like true to, because the Strangers in Paradise one is like kind of a remake of it, but not really. It is its own weird thing. I would love if they would just put out like hey, we're gonna do like a really cool like remade version of that game. But I don't. I don't see that. I think that we got that what they would do, and it's that Strangers in Paradise game, which is fun in its own right, and the chaos memes are a lot of fun. But all right, so we got to come up on the other side, go through the bottom of the map to get to the top. I completely forgot to move my order around. I even went into the menu and I was like, I'm here for something, and could not remember for the life of me what that something was. So that's all still messed up. Retro says apparently the MSX version of FF1 has its own laundry list of bugs. I'm sure. Well, even this game, it's interesting because it's like there's some fan translations and stuff, and then there's the official translations that came in PS1 era and the Game Boy Advance era. But you don't get a whole lot of people out there passionate about this version of the game. Most people are not passionate about this game by a long stretch, and you get this game could really benefit from having like a really, really passionate fan base, and you can kind of find some almost swaths of them out there. But there's so much of this game that seems like it's still not quite 100% understood, because like the leveling is so weird, and the way it structures how you level. Like everyone has their theories for like, okay, this is definitely, it seems like for both HP and MP, if you get down to like a quarter of your HP or a quarter of your MP, there's a chance that your HP or MP will go up, but it's not guaranteed. And the presumption is that like each level kind of below that, it gets more of a guarantee. But the people argue about where that starts and what percentage is and everything else. Smashington says it's kind of crazy to think of what was released for some of the older games. Some small bugs make sense, but complete omissions of stats is just kind of heavy misses. Yeah. But it's especially crazy because the genuine like take out there usually is just like, man, back in my day, games would come out on a cartridge and they came out not broken at all, and now like, no, they were just broken and we didn't really care about it. They were broken then. They're broken now. There's nothing new. Retro said, imagine a 2D make of Strangers in Paradise for Game Boy. I mean, I'd be into that. That game's okay. I played a lot of it this past year. I didn't finish it. I probably should. I was coming off of having just beat, or was close to beating the Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, and I was like, I had to take time off from that, and I was just I was in the mode where I was very obsessed with it, and I was like, okay, let's how can I just like get more Final Fantasy 1 in my bloodstream right now? And so that's when I started that game, and the ways that it differed is probably what made me fall off. If it was a more just like 1-to-1 remake of that game, I think I probably would have stuck with it. But let's see. I'm gonna pull up that map. So we've come straight down. Make sure this is up so I can see chat as it comes through. Like we should run into the snow. Oh, God damn it. I forgot to move those guys again. Ah! So mad at myself. The worst part is it's just like slowing the battles down like crazy. Because if I could just have Vince up there fighting, oh, should we just run? Let's just run, guys. Let's not do this. We got shit to do. But I just love how they back away. Okay, let's, for the love of God. Nope, not like that. Let's do this. And let's fix some things here. I guess they can stay back there. I think that makes sense. But she has to. She's not gonna be able to hit anything from back there. But that's okay. That'll get her attack up, and it's fine. All right, so that's the top of that. So I think that's the island we're heading to. Yes. Where'd that map go? Boom. Yeah, that should be it. Cool. Wait, I just saw it and then I lost. Oh, I saw it on this screen. Okay, so we're going down. Hey, more of these guys. Fire's now at level 6. Love to see it. That's the one thing that just levels up the more you use it is the spells. I think it's 100 times. Every 100 times you cast a spell, it goes up. And then it costs more MP. So now that it's level 6, it costs 6 MP to cast it. So eventually you would hit a point where just like it would force your MP to go up because your spell would get so much more costly. Yeah, see, this would be a fight maybe too that like if we ended up in it, we could break it down to just one person left and then probably do the things we need to do. But there's just, it hasn't felt like we could guarantee an outcome like this and not those dragons who like absolutely wreck us. So. We did it! Huzzah. Alright, so we're going pretty much straight down at this point, but I'm guessing we're going to have to go around to, yeah, somewhere where we can actually, oops, get into all this. Smashton says, I remembered thinking that having a lower level spell might actually be an advantage because of cost. It is, except for the only way to get your MP up is to use a bunch of it in one battle. So I should save before we fuck around in here. I thought it was going to be a town or something. And it's decidedly not towny. It's very high. Go away. Dragon. Dragoon. Warship. Chime. Sunblaze. Airship. Silver. Ivy. Would you like an eye drop? Would you like to see my ring? Oh, he disappeared. Okay. Hi. I'm telling my mom. Does she know about the dragoon? Or okay. Yeah, please tell your mom. Hi. I thought you were Emperor soldiers. Dragon is sleeping in this room, but Mom says it's gonna die soon. It's not true, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a great dragoon like my dad. Okay, let's talk to... Please excuse my son. His father was a dragoon, but he was killed by the Empire. The last dragon is in this room. It's trying to tell us something, but I do not understand. If I have the pendant, I can talk with the dragon. A pendant should be on the second floor of the cave. Emperor poisoned the water for the dragon. He's like Kafka, huh? Poor dragons all died. Dragoon cannot fight without dragons. Sorry, I don't think any of these is going to lead anywhere, but I always feel the need to try. All right. I'm going to go say hi to the dragon, I guess. Aw. Hey, buddy. Gagrur. Okay. All right, so we need to go to the second level of the cave, I guess, in order to... What's in here? I can't hold it anymore. Oh my gosh. We gotta do some item management. I'm gonna pop out here and save, and then, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff potentially in here. Yeah, so we just need to cruise up to that cave now. We know where we're going. I'm going to take a break, run some ads, because it's that time, so people can hop in and out without Twitch yelling at them. So, get up, get a drink, snuggle your pet, do whatever you need to do, take your meds. I'll be right back in just about 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, we're going to run some ads and return for the last hour of the show. All right, be back soon.
Famous for his spicy pickled green beans.
Okay.
Ew, what the fuck, Fritz? Calm down. Pick some up for your next charcuterie plate. Charcuterie. I don't know how to say that word.
Charcuterie. What did you say?
Charcuterie.
Did you say shark coochie? As in the vagina of a shark?
That's how I've seen it. And everybody's like, that's how you pronounce it. Technically, charcuterie.
Shark coochie.
Ugh, of course there's another one. I'm probably gonna die here. Unless...
I believe in you.
Oh, no. I turned around, ready to go through that hole, and then I was like, maybe I can make it. No, I couldn't make it. She got me. I know I died.
You died.
Thanks for letting me know.
Shiki says the most important question is, will the processor be stronger? I think it's gonna have to be. Like, that's the thing.
It's bigger. It has to be stronger. That's how it works. What?
Shiki says Lena Honey. That's not how it works. Are you gonna spend $200
No,
for?
I don't have $200. I have $38 in my fucking bank account right now. Who can afford this? Who? Tell me. I want to talk. I just want to fucking talk. I don't know where that came from.
What is this
It's
game?
Christmas soon. The year's almost over. Johnny, you haven't forgotten our pact, have you? That we'll meet again this year under the Christmas tree in DC on Christmas Eve? I don't care how late you show up. Just meet me there, okay? I'll be waiting. Anyway, call me again when you get in.
Maybe you want to put some clothes on before you fight evil today.
And not
There's the
written
Pizza
out.
Hut wine.
Not written out on the internet.
Look
Just-
at it in all its glory.
You ever find something out and you're just like, I don't want to share that information with anyone. That is this. I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't
Okay.
go to Pizza
no,
Hut.
No,
I don't go to Pizza
no,
Hut.
because someone has to go through and find articles for this show.
Uh-huh.
And that is the worst job in the world right now. Because you're sitting there and like every article is like, by the way, Pennywise is now the National Director of Child Safety. And we're like scrolling past that. I don't want to read that or know that information. Oh, look, Pizza Hut wine. At least there's a little whimsy there.
I don't know that you could call this whimsy, but I suppose you're right. I would rather hear about the Pizza Hut wine than anything.
Woo! Pizza Hut wine! Alright, let's see what's going on here. It's Death Night.
Aw. He seems nice.
Ugh, you killed my horse. And almost me. Now you've killed me. Okay, so that could have gone better. Oh, now I'm asleep. Never mind. I woke up, though. Okay. Let's... I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage. But now I'm paralyzed. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. Well, that's how that went. Which, you know, what you gonna do? I mean,
He's famous for his spicy pickled green beans. Ew,
Okay.
what the fuck, Fritz? Calm down. Pick some up for your next charcuterie plate. Charcuterie. I don't know how to say that word.
charcuterie. What did you say?
Charcuterie.
Did you say shark coochie? As in the vagina of a shark?
That's how I've seen it. As everybody's like, that's how you pronounce it. Technically, charcuterie.
Shark coochie. All right. Hello. I have returned. I think Shark Coochie was the clip that was playing when I left. So it played twice during that, which is interesting for that to do. All right. Let's look at our item situation. Sorry, it took me a second to get back. I scarfed down a sandwich, and then I was also... Thank you for the welcome back, Sam. I was also trying to figure out... Again, we're just in this, like... I don't know what this spell is. I guess we can teach people these spells so that... we have those options. I don't know what power is. Power? Teach one to her. Sam says, I'm learning the charity stream is going to take me ages to edit. Is that... I remember at one point you were saying the big problem with the charity stream is that people's information was being put up there, and so you have to edit around all that. If that's the case, I imagine, yeah, that would take forever. I like to verify every message just in case there is a bad one that slips through, and because of the overlay, the on-screen chat is so small, I do have to edit around that too. Yeah, I imagine that would be a nightmare. He's got the ancient sword. I kind of like the ancient sword. We've got this whole mage staff thing. I could give her that instead of the bow and arrow. Damage 6, absorb 1, damage 45. Holy shit. Okay. That was weird. I wonder if it's just, if that runs off of her, like, magic stat or something. That's interesting. Changed her absorb to 10 because I put a pearl something on. Okay. This is like the rest of the translation stuff I could care less. This is the stuff where I'm like, what is any of this? Can you tell me, please? Definitely not putting cloth on. Give you an opal shield, though. I cannot give you an opal shield. Okay. How do we still have the sun blaze running around? We're just running around with that bomb thing that we threw in the engine? That doesn't seem safe. Can we... Oh, that's... Left hand is right there. That's what I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's try it with him. He's got a leather shield. Let's switch to an opal. And that didn't change. How does that not change his absorb at all? That seems weird. Okay. This game is confusing. Alright, we should be able to pick up the treasure chest, though. I don't know if we can run around and explore to... Hey, we found a tent. That's not bad. I wonder if it'll let us just run rampant through here. I wonder if this is treated like a dungeon, if we're running into fights if we run around here too much. Because we're supposed to be going to that cave behind all this, but they definitely... I can see treasure chests. But this is definitely built like a dungeon, so... Curs! Stop! Stone. That Lena's so powerful. Her hammer time spell. Stop hammer time. That's the joke. Guess another one was curse. Guys, we found a unicorn. That's pretty cool. What does the unicorn do? Okay, I can... That's weird. Weird. I need to know your secrets. What does the unicorn do? Sorry, Mike was trying to send me those emotes, and he's like, "Isn't this your email?" and it's some other Jeff's name, and I'm like, I'm a Jeff, but that is not my email. But yeah, I appreciate the fuck out of people making us emotes. Like, that's incredibly kind. Okay. But I'm not, I don't want to dox that person, so that's why, yeah. I didn't want to say that guy's name either, because, like, to read that was like, 1, my email is not a T-Mobile, and 2, that's not my name. The Jeff part's right. I'm a Jeff. This is the one we came up. I wonder if we can get down on that other side. And we have to look up what a unicorn does in this game. That part's annoying. I would like to just know. And we got to that treasure chestlet. Revive! Oh shit. That's actually... Those are so expensive. It's great that they exist in this game, but like, holy shit, I don't know how you're supposed to afford them. Finding them super helpful. All right. Cool. All right. Bye, guys. Have fun with your dying dragon. We're going to head up and try to get the thing so you can talk to him. I feel bad for these two to just be like alone in here too. So we'll save on 1. So we don't have to think about this too much. And we have to try to get to the 2nd level of that cave. I mean, her magic's already pretty depleted. I wonder what the quickest... Guess we could just use that tent, like, outside of... Should probably... Ah, no, let's not do that. You'll murder her. Do that there. Yeah, because there's... Trying to figure out where there's somewhere with an inn close by so we can go use an inn, kind of get our magic back up to where we want it, and then bounce back. I'm going to look at the map that Sam sent me. So, theoretically, we could go to Bafsk, or how do you ever say that? B-A-F-S-K. And that is probably our closest. It's either that. Yeah, because like going down at all, we're running into all that stuff where we met the Chocobo and all where we fought the Dreadnought. So we'd have to go somewhere to the left. That's probably our answer, is we need to go and kind of establish. And then I wonder if we can come over here and do some leveling up. Like, because this feels like it would be the situation we could do our thing in. Because this guy definitely hurt us, but like not in an unmanageable way. Smash In says, crazy to see some of the assets reused from Final Fantasy 1 while also seeing some I recognize from Final Fantasy 3 and 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's neat. Like, so much of like the stuff that everyone thinks about as Final Fantasy canon stuff starts in this game. But then there's so many things that, like, you know, should I dump her short bow. That doesn't seem... I don't want to dump any of these key items we've need, but we probably don't need them anymore. Or I've got a unicorn. I got to figure out what the unicorn does. I don't want to dump eye drops because, like, Lord knows, we got into situations where we just have needed them. Weird. Okay. I guess the cloth? Okay, we're going to go down. We're going to run to our boat. We're going to fight all these guys. Holy cow. It's a crew. Yeah, these are like the enemies that were within that dungeon, basically. So if we can find a way to reliably stay in an inn, run over here, do the leveling up we need to do, get back to that inn. Of course, the paralysis does not help. But fire should just like... Yeah, fire should smoke these dudes. Oh, guys, I got the emotes. These are pretty great. I just have to... Give me a second. I have to figure out how to showcase them in a way that I'm not doxing people. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much, Mike. These are amazing. Let me think through the best way to do this. Because showing the email. Now, pre-Sam yelling at me for doing things, that might be something I would just do. But I've learned. I've learned to be more careful. Let's see. Let's do this. And appreciate your guys' patience. I'm trying. Keep being great. I guess I thought about being terrible instead, but if you're gonna insist I be great, I guess I'll do that. Wonder if we cruise here and then we do a camera so I can actually be seen. Do that one probably. Makes the most sense. Okay. And then this one can go away. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. And this can be... It's not showing it at all. Never mind. I thought that that would work. I was gonna try to show off your good work, but it's not. Let me see. Wonder if I can. Let me try a different program. Where's open with? I guess I could just tuck this so that nothing's going on here. I'll just do it that way. You won't be able to see the animated part of it, but they're pretty cool. Yeah, that's what they look like. The GIF ones obviously are animated. Thank you so much, Mike, for doing that. That's crazy. You don't need to keep making us stuff for free. That's not that I have money to send you for stuff either, but like I just feel bad you've sent us a lot. Those are very cool. The first three are animated and they do things. I just can't pull them up in a way that you'd actually be able to see them right now. But yeah, those are really neat. Thank you so much. You rule. I appreciate you. All right. Take it as equal bits and subs. Yeah, I appreciate that. I gotta turn the light on in here. It's that time. The sun is starting to set here in the grand cold state of Michigan. All right, so we're going to try to make it back to the boat. And then we're going to try to go up and over. God damn. I don't like these sea snakes. At least it's just the sea snake this time and not a sea snake and a whole bunch of other stuff. But man, did they hit hard. All right. Gosh, this music's so good. I know it's the same tracks over and over, but like every once in a while, I'm just like, oh man. Yeah, so we're going to try to go down and left, basically. Oh, he's still poisoned. I didn't hear the pencil sharpener sound because we were in the water, but he's still poisoned. That makes sense. We got it. We killed the fish. That's the other thing about those battles, though, is like we always come out of them with the stupid someone poisoned. It's like those sea snakes are nasty. Retro said, I love the sorry. I love the moody overworld music, but I can see it being another reason why Nintendo America got cold feet about this game. Yeah. It's so good, though. It's definitely, yeah, it's not cheery by any stretch, but it is. This fight theme is really good too. Ineffective. Not the bees. I guess what's left is hornets. The queen bee left. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. This is, I think, the worst part about this game is like there's really no way, unless we do the fight cancel thing. There's really no way to, in these fights, have them be at all meaningful. Like in a traditional, Final Fantasy game, going into one of these fights would mean like, oh well, yeah, you're way over leveled for them, but like you'll still get 7 experience or something, and like it's gonna be a minuscule help, but it's still gonna help you slowly towards your goals. But like it is so possible in this game to fight battle after battle after battle and have that. Oh, we went the wrong way completely. But it's so easy to like just fight battle after battle and like have them not really improve things. But then they still are, because you're getting magic, the magic, like you're getting casts of them, right? But in that case that didn't happen, right? So we didn't cast anything, so we didn't level our fire up again. And so yeah, nothing happened from that fight. Excuse me. Hi. Can I get more pures? I can't carry anything else. I forgot to figure out what unicorns do. Just carrying around a unicorn. Why were we here? Oh, yeah, we gotta stay in the inn. Losing my mind. Alright, so we're gonna stay at the inn. Then we're going to go to try to safely get over there. And get ourselves in a position where we can do some actual leveling up. The other option is to just go straight from here to the cave and just see how we do. I might try that right now, since we've got, we got like a half hour left, and I don't mind doing grindy stuff on stream. It definitely makes a lot more sense for the start of stream than the end of stream, though. 1 month past winter solstice. Good game. Nice. It is so cold here. It's so. Here in Michigan, it is so unbelievably, why do we live here cold right now? And okay. All right, so we're going to try to, Sib says I've started a fresh pot of coffee. That actually wasn't bad to get over here. We might, let's try the level up thing. Let's see how it goes. No, she needs to be out, and y'all need to be back there. Let's try to get us in a fight and do some leveling. You gave up Vancouver for this? On terrible. That's a good joke. It's worse than on terrible. What are those things in the back? They look like they look like they were supposed to be more spread out, and then whose ever job it was to make sure that, like, all right, so we're going to start with firing that guy, and we're all going to attack this first guy. We're going to do that first. What? Okay. Do I need to send stuff? Oh, I'll send it to you. Sorry, she was like whispering. Sorry, she finally got a hold of our one distributor we've been trying to get a hold of all day. That's been on fire. All right, so now we'll all attack this bottom one. And the attacks should all be ineffective because they're from the back row. Oh, it's a stalactite. All right, and then now we will swing from the back row, and she will cast magic fire on us. Sim says those look like a sad chicken dinner for Christmas. I mean, yeah, they don't look great. Oh, I don't know that Rayla will live through this very easily. We can keep trying. You swing there. You, magic. All of us. You swing there. You swing there. And this is, I think, the best way to level up. Because you should get a little of everything. Your magic user gets to crank up their magic. You hopefully are able to cast it enough times that you're able to words, they're hard to find right now. Oh, that her MP will go up, right? So it's like, and she starts at like 180, so like theoretically to guarantee that it goes up, you want it to go down about 90. Which, counting by sixes, that's 10 would be 60. Another 5 would be so like 15 times the casting it should get you there right now. When this is like where the advantage is of having the spells that cost more. Although she's going to have to spend her time doing some cure spells next. Hopefully Rayla doesn't get attacked this time. Retro said, surely this game had a different sprite designer than FF1. It had the same character designer, I know. But it might have been a different person converting those over to sprites. Okay, so you're going to now cast Cure on everybody. Actually, let's just cast Cure on Rayla. And you are going to attack. You're going to attack. I love that completely cures her. All right, and then we're back on script probably. I guess we'll do one more Kira on ourselves, and then we'll keep. But this is this game. This is how to. It is interesting because it's like, I talk a lot about Sam. Sam does this kind of stuff off stream. For me, I like. This is representative of like what this game is. This is like, if you're someone who's out there trying to figure out how to play this game, this is it. This is your answer. Oops, not fight. Boom. And like, yeah, you can go in and you can fight cancel, especially if you don't have any magic users. That's probably the truly most efficient way to level up. This one feels more fair, I think. More within the intention of the game than the fight cancel thing. The fight cancel thing makes me laugh. It's real silly. And I like that idea of that someone figured that out at some point. This just, you know. It's the game. What you gonna do? This is what this game is. For better or for worse. But doing it this way, we're leveling up our MP at the same time we're leveling up everyone's HP. You know, at some point she's probably gonna want to do more directed hits at Jeff and Vince, so that which we can do a couple of those now. So that their HP can actually be brought down far enough that their HP is going to go up too. Although she's got to worry about curing herself now. Although ideally you kind of want to leave this with all of them crouched down like that. Trying to think. She can take, most of them have been around 30, right? So she can take like 2 more hits. And she's got a, all right, 112. So basically we're like 4 casts away. All right, so we're going to do cure on her just to be safe. Because if we do all this and then she somehow like dies, like that's gonna be very frustrating. All right, so we're gonna do one direct on Vince. Attack, attack. Yeah, it's a good thing we did that. Holy shit. I mean, she'd still be alive, but she'd be alive by a sliver. All right, and then we're going to fire attack all of us. And that should be the last one of those. And the next round, we'll start throwing them at the actual bad guy. We'll do fire at the bad guy. We'll do attack there. We'll even let Reyna cast a little bit of magic. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, this has not been possible for a long time because... Oh my gosh. The, like... What if she actually accidentally dies? Okay. But this has not been possible because we've been in just like situations where, oh my god, fucking bullshit. Jesus Christ. Wait, we have that one. Can we use it in battle? No, we cannot. I was like, we have one revive, but I don't think we can use it in battle. Anyways, that's how to level up. You just need to keep her. If she would have cast heal on herself, we would have been there. Why did you pterodactyl cry? What happened? Yeah, the person we were trying to level up died. Phoenix Lena. Yeah. have the emotional wherewithal to just like do that again. Yeah, I might save that for the beginning of next stream. Let's poke our heads into the cave and see what's going on there. I can't believe we got all the way up to the very end of that and then fucking died. It's stupid. That's so stupid. Oh my god. But that's what you have to do. You have to do that. You have to not die. It's tricky though, because you need to keep... You want to keep people in really low health because... You know, it's like that's how you level up their HP and stuff. So, this is fun and crazy though. It was not that long ago that like those turtles were boss. We had a boss battle of those turtles, and it happened at the same time that Sam was playing through 15 and was doing all the like post endgame bosses, and that turtle was one of them. And so like when I fought as boss, I was like, oh my god, look at this. This is crazy. Just watch Sam fight this in Final Fantasy 15. It's here in this one. That's crazy. What a cool boss. What a cool, like, thing. And then now I fight them all the time. And I'm like, it's kind of losing its luster, guys. It's not as special and neat and cool if I just see them all the time. Lena looks cool in the sunglasses. Sam says they're fairly common throughout the series. That's probably true. It's just, yeah. Pretty sure this and 15 were the only ones that had as bosses. Okay. Can you stop making us sleepy? Mr. Wizard Man. 69, nice. Lena sleeping. But if there is a turtle enemy, there's a solid chance it's a Adamantoise. Yeah. This wizard ogre is not my friend. I'm not a fan. Man, Rayla is just out. She's just... When she sleeps, she sleeps. Like, Lena at least woke up a turn later. Rayla's like, you do not understand the life of a pirate. I'm very sleep deprived. If this ogre is going to knock me out, I'm going to take it. Oh, man. The stupid chicken-looking stalactite things hit back pretty hard. Ice! Lena! Hello, love of my life. How are you? I assume the phone call went well. Sorry, I did not understand what you were trying to say to me when you poked your head in. Man, I still got to figure out what that unicorn does. Guess I'll take it over a cure. Guess. So we can teach Rayla some ice spells. Yep, we all good. Went better than expected. Actually, I didn't figure it. Yeah, we had a work call that unfortunately Selena had to be the person who made the phone call, and I felt bad, but I didn't think it was gonna go badly, but I understood her apprehension because it's, you know, making phone calls is not fun. All right, so at this point, we're literally we're going to go poke our heads up in that cave just to see what we're working with next week. We're not going to have time to go through it because we're coming to the end of stream, and I promised Selena that I would start making tacos at 7. At 6, I mean. No? Ooh, tacos. Leah says, I hate phone calls. I'm so bad with them because I feel like they're going to get mad at me for some reason. What kind of tacos? It's just pretty straight meat and cheese. Do beef and do cheese, and then I fry the shells. So not a ton as far as ingredients goes, but I just make up meat, and we have cheese and sour cream and stuff, and then I do fried shells. The fried shells is the most involved part of it, but it's also the best part. I think the fried shells are good. Lena says the shells are so good. Yeah, they're pretty solid. Man, these whiz ogres need to knock it off. They're spicy. But now I figured that phone call would go well since most people are probably calling that company and just like screaming at them over and over. And that's probably how 99% of their phone calls are going right now. And I severely doubt that Lena got on the phone and was like, listen here. It's not really her style. It's possible that she came in with that energy, but I doubt it. I'm so ready for... There was that weird moment in the... we were on the airship, I think. And they were like half talking to someone after they blew it up or something in the moment. And like they knew Jeff's name and Lena's name, or Jeff's name and Vincent, I can't remember. But I'm so ready. I think I accidentally made Sam like the main enemy of this game, and I'm pretty excited. Lena says, oh yeah, I don't scream at people, LMAO, even when it's warranted. And yeah. That's what, and that has to be what they're just getting like over and over and over and over again right now. There's a whole lot of just being yelled at. Which is like not, it's rough because it's like, it's not unwarranted necessarily, but it's also like, I don't know. I just never feel like you get what you want out of that. There's like very, very, I don't know that we need another blind spell, but okay. Which is silly because the people I talk to don't even know what's going on that end of things. It's all separate departments. Yeah, I mean, it's the same company though. There are probably, you know, we're in a different boat where we haven't sent them money because they weren't billing us at first, and then after a while it was like, hey, this is really hurting us, we can't send you money right now. There are probably people that are sitting on that money and very well could send it to them, but are like, I'm not going to send you money on principle, blah, 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 and calling and yelling at them and stuff, and like it's silly. I don't know why you would conduct yourself that way, but people sure do. One department might not know what the other is doing and vice versa, yeah. Especially right now, because a lot of the people that used to smooth that kind of stuff out are not there anymore. Lena knows blind already. I guess we could teach that to Jeff, who's getting like a pretty robust spell book just from spells we pick up. And then there's no real point of teaching Rayla anything, because I'm assuming like everybody in that slot, she's not going to stay with us forever. But if I have it if Jeff knows it and Lena knows it already, then it's like I'm not going to worry about. Vince, I want to keep straight on fighting stuff, so I don't really want to be teaching him too many spells. He is a absolute powerhouse. The way he smacks people around. All right, we're going to try to head up there. Although now we'll see how it goes with time. So I was only planning on doing this for like 5-10 more minutes, and it's going to take us that long, I think, just to get up there, so... Do 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 do. And we're not exactly like not leveling up for these guys. It's just not, it's not making our magic user gazillion times more powerful, which is what we were trying to do earlier. This is like why we definitely need to level up before we go on and do whatever we need to do in that cave, which I assume is the next dungeon. It's because like we're at, half Lena's magic now, and we're nowhere near to that thing. So the idea of like basically sprinting right to that cave doesn't really happen unless we can get to a point where we can just waltz through these enemies down here, which means we're gonna have to probably do some grindy leveling up stuff. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it here. Nimsy says, ooh, Jeff, Monarch Comics got sweatshirts and they look neat. We should snag some. We should. I liked supporting them even before their comic shop caught on fire. And since that, I like supporting them a lot because it's one of my biggest fears. So watching them have to go through that this year has been rough. Okay. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome for the stream. Couple of things before I depart. One, we've been putting a whole ton of work into the YouTube channel. Please consider going in there, clicking all the things, the liking, the subscribing. Been doing a lot of work getting stuff up there. If you are enjoying watching me play Final Fantasy, there's a whole like breakdown of my experience with Final Fantasy 1 on there that I'm pretty proud of. And then also lots of gameplay videos that are like really edited down. So it's not just like streams repurposed and put up there. It's like we're editing hours into footage into 15 or 20 minutes. So please check that out. Also, /dork. Okay. Sam says Jeff's Final Fantasy video is one of my favorite things he's made. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that thing. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome for the stream. I fucking love your Warmac emote. The thing's rules. Also, patreon.com/dorkduck is where the easiest way to support us. There's a sale going on there right now, where you get 20% off either a month or is that the Final Fantasy one? Sam says go watch that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But on Patreon right now, you can get 20% off a month or a year for the month of January. And that's one of the best ways to support us. It's a better breakdown than the Twitch sub thing. And we put extra stuff on there. You get like stickers, and if you do high enough, which nobody should, but people do, you get t-shirts and stuff. It's pretty cool. Also, let's do a shout out for Magic Mike, since he just made us those pretty amazing. Look at all those emotes. They're very cool. What a fucking legend. Just sitting around making us emotes. Pretty great. We appreciate the fuck out of you, man. Thank you so much. Lisa says, bye, friends. Have a good night. Yeah, we're going to do a little raid. And let's everybody's on right now. We're gonna go Bagasara because I want to. The vibes are always really good over there. They stream without a mic. They're playing some fucking Sonic World DX. That sounds rad. We're gonna head over there. They stream without a mic, so it's just about the vibes. Go vibe. Have a good time. Have a wonderful Monday night. We'll see you tomorrow morning for more Dork Duck Daily. We'll be live somewhere around 9 a.m. for more of that. And I can't see chat anymore, so if you're saying anything, I love you. I forgot to pop out a chat and refresh and do all that stuff. And in this new... I can pop out the raid browser. There we go. Somebody do flip a coin. We're going to head there because, like I said, I've not had a chance to raid them, I don't think. Ever, really. Although now... Where'd that go? Where's my raid button? I popped out the chat, and then... I should theoretically still be going over there, I think. My countdown is gone, though. I might end up going over there twice. We'll see. We have raid messages. They look like this or this. And I'm going to start a raid again in case I halted it the last time. And, yeah. I love you all. Be honest, be kind, be useful. Live a good fucking life, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!